Hello friends, welcome to Shriram's. The topic for today's discussion is heat domes. Backstory. Recently, the Pacific Northwest and some parts of Canada recorded temperatures around 47 degrees, causing historic heat wave. This is a result of phenomenon referred to as heat dome. What is a heat dome? They are sprawling zones of strong high pressure beneath which the air is compressed and heats up. They are a staple of summertime and the source of most heat waves. When does it occur? A heat dome is caused when atmosphere traps hot ocean air as if bounded by a lid or a cap. What is a heat wave? A heat wave is a period of unusually hot weather that lasts for more than 2 days. How are heat domes created? In still dry summer conditions, a mass of warm air builds up. The high pressure from Earth's atmosphere pushes the warm air down. The air is compressed, and as its net heat is now in smaller volume, it gets hotter. As the warm air attempts to rise, the high pressure above it forces it down to get hotter, and the pressure goes higher. The high pressure acts as if a dome, causing everything below it to get hotter and hotter. What happens during the drought conditions? Amid drought conditions, the vicious feedback loop doesn't end there. The combination of heat and parched landscape can work to make a heat wave even more extreme. With very little moisture in the soils, heat energy that would normally be used on evaporation, a cooling process, instead directly heats the air and the ground. What are the reasons behind it? The strong change in ocean temperature from the west to the east is what a team of scientists believe is the reason for heat dome, which is when the atmosphere traps the heat at the surface, which encourages the formation of heat wave. What is the wet bulb temperature? As long as the body is producing sweat, which is then able to evaporate quickly, the body will be able to remain cool even under high temperatures. Wet bulb temperature is a limit that considers heat and humidity beyond which humans cannot tolerate high temperatures. Temperatures beyond wet bulb temperature can cause heat-related illness, including heat stroke, heat exhaustion, sunburn, and heat rashes. What are the negative effects of it? The trapping of heat can damage crops, dry out vegetation, and result in droughts. The heat domes can also act as fuel to wildfires, which destroys a lot of land area in the US every year. Is this heat wave a result of climate change? Climate change in Canada and in the United States are widely considered to have worsened the heat wave's unprecedented intensity and duration. According to studies, the heat wave could have been highly unlikely in the absence of anthropogenic climate change, the latter increasing the livelihood of such a heat wave at least 150-fold. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast.